who would like to give us a little bit of a recap?
Oh, let me get my sheet. That's good you said that because I didn't have my notes. So. There we go. No, hold on.
Well, we had a very brief and also not at all brief visit to Melvin's Antiques and Curiosities that took a large portion of the session.
I was going to say pretty much that.
What was meant to be 10 minutes ended up being about an hour and a half.
Yeah, and Nubs and Shamash sort of went to the pub.
Killed a homeless person.
Unger has now struck a deal with Lord Neverwinter to get his bag of holding at some point. And I believe at the very end of it, we were asked to think about who we would call to Neverwinter to take part in the battle of our time.
Yeah.
Indeed. Any forces, families have been asked to be called upon at the request of Neverember, sorry.
But most importantly, many curiosities were had at Melvin's Antiques.
Mm.
I got the most
so much intricate details.
Yes, I think is there anything else that you would like to kind of go over that you learned or discovered with Neverember? Anything that was discussed that anyone would like to?
I think the main plan moving forward was going to the mountain nearby to get the vast vestige that artists kind of hid. But while we were there, also pick up some obsidian rocks and then dump them on the giants coming towards Neverwinter. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we were going to take the flying castle there as well.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Just
walking.
back on the road. Well, yeah.
We kind of divulged the whole what's going on as far as we understand it with the giants and the people of the deep and the mention of red wizards and all this jazz.
We also checked them for tattoos to make sure that they weren't naughty fish servants.
Yes. So, I owe one small flashback, and let's ensure that this doesn't end up being an hour and a half. But back into Melvin's Antiques, there was one area that was unvisited due to brevity, but I'd quickly like to just put this on the table for everyone in that Unger, Bungson and Finnan Bracefoot, you both saw in the corner and drawn by a smell of sage and sandalwood that emanated from the corner of a room, a large velvet curtain that wasn't just for show, it covered a wall that was halfway open, and through a sliver you saw wood carvings, poles and masks littering the walls. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you both wanted to venture into that room.
100%.
Cool. I want to make sure that we don't miss that. So we can go through this. But as you peek behind, this is almost like a flashback. We'll can then come back to current time. But behind a narrow, as you kind of open up this velvet curtain, you see behind a narrow counter, cluttered with scrolls and trinkets, an old woman perched on a three-legged stool. Her skin weathered like old parchment, her long silver hair wrapped in a loose braid adorned with tiny carved beads. She wears a deep emerald shawl, its fabric embroidered with patterns reminiscent of coiling serpents and watchful eyes. Her eyes, milky white, stare unseeing. Nevertheless, her head does turn towards you with slow precision, blocking you as you both enter into this part of the room.
Can I roll a history check to see if I recognise the lady?
Yes.
Oh my god! A natural 25.
With a natural 20, this woman looks extremely familiar to you, but as you stare at her deeply, you recognize the look of her is that of someone else, but not the same person. Undoubtedly, this must be a relation to the lady you met in Neverwinter before.
Okay, Finnan has questions, but we can continue.
As you walk further into the room, a voice comes from her mouth that opens like a small bird. Seekers of lost stories and forgotten faces. You stepped into the right place. Tell me. And just she looks at you, Finnan, with your kind of half mask covering your face. What masks do you wear beneath your own?
Finnan's gonna step forward slightly and say, well, speaking of forgotten faces, I wear this mask, for mine is half gone.
He stares at it some more. I have many to replace what is broken. And she kind of turns to the wall behind her, which is littered in all sorts of shields, tapestries, all from this extremely exotic origination, looking at it. And including that, some masks that are on the wall.
Nice. Finnan's gonna ask immediately about the masks. These masks! I fear my mask is too scary, and I wish to blend in more to society so I can reveal my horrid face. And I sort of like peek it open towards her milky blind eyes. At my own discretion, rather than others looking at me like some sort of freak.
She stares at you through the milky eyes. There is nothing that would be frightening of your face that does not already infest this world. A mask should be there not to hide, but to enhance.
In that case, I wish for a mask which would make me more expressive and maybe charismatic, you could say. I don't know.
She turns to the masks that she has hooked on the wall. Masks come in many means and have been designed for many purposes. And let me just share an image with you, which will show you an idea of the selection that she has upon her walls. They all look to be of some exotic origination, as I said, and as she kind of points to them. Sorry, I forgot to actually load this up as a handout, so I'm doing this on the fly.
Okay.
Well, in fact, yeah, there you go. You see 4 masks that are kind of hooked on the wall above her. Whether they would serve you in public is open to how you would like to be seen in public. Do any of my wares interest you?
I like the color of the red one, but in what way would they enhance my appearance in public? I'm assuming they have different properties.
were made. She points to the first, and if we're imagining going down on that kind of list you've got there, points to it. The boar spirit. This was crafted from ancient wood, made and worn by the warriors who charged into battle with reckless abandon. This mask is said to imbue its wearer with the spirit of the boar, unyielding, untiring, and unbroken.
His eyebrow raises.
Looks up at Bug's
Both
like,
eyebrows
"Whoa."
raised.
I look more panicked, I think.
She points to the second. This mask, kind of carved, looks like waterlogged wood. Surface streaked with faint traces of salt and lichen. Circular grooves seem to ripple like waves, frozen in time, and a faint damp chill clings to it. This mask belonged to the deep priests of drowned cities, who communed with the gods beneath the waves. It carries their secrets, locked with its design.
Sound boring.
Boring is an interpretation.
I rub my chin and go, we are facing quite a lot of weird fish folks from watery places.
The third, forged by jungle hunters who sought to merge with the shadow. This mask grants the wearer the ability to move unseen, striking fear into those who dare to cross their path.
And his eyebrows raise again, like, oh, maybe. Now tell me, what of this last green fellow?
The Death Bloom Mask. In the jungle of Kult, shamans wore this mask to honor their life cycle and death. It is said that those who embrace its power may commune with all essence of the soil. The mycelial life, the bacteria, the microbial life that is under our feet. They bond with it.
Finn goes, cracks his knuckles. Say no more, lady. The green one, please. What may I do to acquire it?
What price for a priceless artifact?
Perhaps. Martial weapons from far away. And Finnan rummages in his bag and pulls out Geraint Fohammer's finessed battle axe, which he's been holding onto for some time.
My. I am not a blacksmith, but even I can see the finety of this weapon.
Perhaps a trade.
Unger's gonna lean towards Finnan's ear and say, "Baby, weird lady, like weird thing. I have lots of weird thing," he says, tapping the bag of holding on his shoulder.
Also, just to interrupt briefly, is Abard at this scene or not? I forget if he was. He might be, right? Sorry, okay.
I think he was technically would have been still talking to Melvin at this point. He can. No, I'm sure he would catch wind of anything if should be required. Or could be fetched.
Yeah.
Found a street urchin to spit shine his greaves, I think.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
His codpiece,
Yes, get on in there. Keep shining.
Don't be afraid. Perhaps I turn to Unger Bones and say, perhaps we could sort of negotiate a larger deal to between ourselves and the lady.
Yes.
I cut back to the lady. I go, I forgot. Tell me, I didn't catch your name. I am Finn and Bracefoot, and this is Ungus.
She bows. I am Saloon.
Pleasure to meet you, Saloon. Perhaps I have a couple more requests before we hash out a potential deal.
Massive crab I saw accidentally drops out of Angus' bag. I didn't mean to send that into BTT, but Angus just like picks it up and puts it back in the bag.
Sorry, you see Saloon kind of like with her half-blind cataract eyes, kind of. Oh.
Amazing. Also rummaging in a bag again, I pull out the. I believe I met an acquaintance of yours, or at least someone who very similar to yourself, who once furnished me with fresh charges for this. And I pull out the blue summer new wand and hold it forward slightly, presenting it to her.
In Neverwinter, was it?
Yes. Some moons ago.
That would most likely be my dear cousin. Was she in a hut of twigs?
Yeah, it's some sort of fabric place. It's weird. I sort of stumbled upon it and I've never been able to find it ever again.
She does that, yes.
Fascinating. Could this also potentially be part of the deal?
What is that? Sorry, the crab eye.
No. The blue subdue.
Oh, the blue. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
I'm imagining it's kind of like regassing an air, like a car's air conditioning or something. It's just sort of...
She stares down at it. This and the weapon. I think I may be obliged. Yes. Yes, they are not usually my wares, but I can see the value.
Incredible.
She holds a withered, kind of skeletal hand, which is surprisingly skinny despite the rest of her being quite obtuse and fat.
I go up, not so fast. I have one more request. I'm in the market for exotic literature, you could say. Particularly...
Erotic literature? There is a friend of mine down the road who will...
I mean, I'm sure
adhere to your request.
Mention this to Abard. I'm sure he'll be thrilled. But for myself, exotic. Particularly...
I'm sorry. And she kind of puts her finger in her ear and pulls out a huge log of earwax.
Oh my god.
I am quite deaf.
Feeling, he's going to roll a constitution for that.
Yeah, there's rank.
Yeah, he's
You're
sort
okay.
of stomachs his lunch again. And he says, the exotic literature I'm looking for is of... He sort of leans in, puts his hand up to his face as if to watch out for anyone listening in and say, goblin nature. Specifically, anything to do with their glyphs and translating into common tongue.
She stares at you for a moment. For a smile starts to ring around her face. It looks as though her face is smiling multiple times with the wrinkles that are pushed up all around her face. Even her forehead seems to smile. Then you've come to the right person. Do you wish for me to translate or to provide?
I was hoping to learn and translate my personal collection at my own leisure as a hobby. Or How fast could you get through an entire book? It's quite.
It depends on the size of the book.
Oh, Finn sort of holds up his hands like it's a thick boy. Spooky goblin stuff.
I just imagine Unga's eyebrow raising, and he imagines they're just flirting with each other now. Like, oh, it's a big book. Yeah. Sorry.
I may be able to provide you with some translation sheets that would help, but it will obviously take you a long time if you do not know the goblin tongue. Judging by the size of your hands, it is hard to tell how many pages sit within, but it will no doubt take me some time.
But luckily, I understand Goblin as one of the languages I do speak, along with Gnomish, Druidic, and other bullshit I can't be asked to recite. But it's more translating these glyphs, and I carefully take out the Necrogoblicon and show it to her from a distance. I don't lean in this time. I don't want to get close to her with the texts I've been protecting for some time.
She kind of stares at it quietly for a moment and inhales in a grotesque means. Where did you get this? Where did you get this lovely book from?
Through fortune and daringness. In all honesty, I've kind of forgotten, but it's been in my possession for some time now, and I have begun to slowly understand its mysterious wisdom. Finn sort of looks off into the distance, getting miniature flashbacks of melting some horses, destroying goblins, and large green energy balls going off into places without his any control whatsoever.
Saloon stares at you. Not many of these books exist, and she kind of comes down much closer to you, whispering so Unga can't hear. And I'll send you what she whispers to you outside of this. But she passes you a small book that she takes a while. She goes behind the counter to go and find something specifically for you and hands it to you. She stares at you silently for a while and pulls in the items, brings down the mask, and gives you the Deathbloom mask. She stares at you for a moment. You must be careful with that book.
Of course, I've been guarding it for much time. I try and cover up the staff and the Necrogob under my cloak a bit more. And I go, thank you for your discretion, and sweeten the deal with 100 gold pieces.
Excellent. She accepts it.
Amazing.
And watching you, she kind of side-eyes you with her milky whites. Before you enter back out into the street.
Sorry, what? Finn like snaps out. Oh, like it's don't worry about it. It's the exotic lady she was talking about. Goblin edition.
Exotic ladies?
Yeah, goblins though. Finn like puts it away as if like shamed by it, and goes, check out this cool mask though. Can I investigate the mask before I do anything with it?
Yeah. Absolutely. The Death Bloom mask. Grants you with. Well, did you want to know what it gives you, or do you want me to, I can send it separately to you, however you prefer?
Let's keep it separate for now.
Yeah, sure. Looking at it, the Death Bloom mask, it's a wooden mask with mossy tendrils that creep along its edges. Its mouth is sealed by what look to be pale fungi. Eyes are hollow but deep inside. And faint violent spores kind of swirl lazily in the dim light. When held, it feels slightly damp and faintly warm, as though it's still somewhat alive.
Amazing. I hold it close to my chest and thank Saloon directly. Thank you for your patronage again. Olga Bergerson, would you like to speak to Saloon?
Yes. Tell me about Ball Mask.
Not to. I'm just very conscious of that. I've said that we were going to do 10 minutes of shopping, and I don't want.
I think Ball Mask.
It's all right.
maybe we can do. Yeah, we can. Yeah, you can acquire the Ball Mask at a cost. We'll discuss the cost. But I'm also conscious that we wanted to get through. It's not the fact that I don't want to do it. I think it's more for everyone else's sake.
No worries. I'll just dangle very briefly in front of her face the shrunken goblin head on an elven carved handle as well. You can identify that later.
Got it. Okay.
Also, there's the no touch.
Okay. So, that was the flashback. We now flash forward to the point where you are all now walking out of the halls of justice, back out into the Neverwinter streets, enjoying your new mask and your new items. Neverwinter is bustling. You know and aware of the threat that lies around in this world, but looking out on the streets and the civilians of this bustling city, it's like they never know. They don't know what is coming their way. So, from here, what do you all do? What is your plan? Where do you go next?
I say, Nubs, is that a button shop? Go in there and look at buttons for the next 2 hours.
I'm not sure I can. I just have to leave.
I have some great stories about
before
buttons.
he is the end of the sentence.
I think we're in the halls of justice with the others now, aren't we?
Oh, it's true, we are. Yeah. Did we? To just go a little bit out of game here. Did every person mention last time who they would send messages to?
No, that's something you're very happy if you want to go around and do some of that. Now's the time, absolutely. So everyone knows.
Maybe it's just I'm trying to think who Abard would message potentially.
Well, I was going to say I think in terms of Abard is going to send word out to his family in Damara and the knights that remain in his command.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone else?
Think about buttons now. That's right.
So we're in the whole. I think Nubs was said about sending a letter to the gnomes of Kibosh, especially the rangers there, the wood rangers. They are but forest folk, but they can, they're pretty good with a bow.
Got it.
And we said the jam pocket, I think, did we? So sorry, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely the jam pocket.
We also that.
Although we don't trust. I see it.
Tortellini.
I thought we decided against the jam pocket because we saw that they had the sign of the spiral in Tortellini's thing. So I say the jam pocket can't be trusted. There will be a fifth column inside our ranks if they have to come here.
Finnan's going to send word to the halflings of his homeland in Neverwinter. I explained to the group, I don't expect much to come of it. We tend to keep to ourselves and stay out of the way of all you big folks, big happening going ons, and Giants is even bigger than that, so I'm not expecting much, but it's worth letting them know. And then I also ponder, perhaps, if only Magnar was here, we could send word to the dwarves. But alas, he is not.
Okay.
Angor doesn't really have anyone he can send for. He thinks of Sungallan and the Centaur, but no way to get in contact with them.
Medigo has no one.
Mash is similarly estranged from his clan, although he might send a short letter back to his mother, to the old house, just explaining that he is still alive and he's on the path to hopefully coming back one day. And basically send no one to Neverwinter. Keep away from Neverwinter, if anything.
Lord Neverember, I shall summon my kin from Damara, warriors bold and battle mad. They shall march to our aid, and together we shall smite these enormous bastards into the dirt. Sigmar? I don't know what he'd say something like, is he all about Sigmar? What do you say for Sigmar? I don't know, I forget what Sigmar's to do with.
He says Sigmar's
right?
balls a lot, so
Yeah.
I assume so.
He doesn't really say for Sigmar. I'm not going to say that.
No, it's always for Damara.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Excuse me. For Damara! Trying to think how it would speak.
I imagine he says Damara very much like how Matt Berry says what is it, father?
Yeah.
Father! Damara!
Damara! Yeah, sorry. Yeah. For Damara! Something like that.
Yeah, he's just Matt Berry.
I better close the door so I don't have to
basically.
scream my head off tonight. 1 second.
Amazing. I would say that once given the names of the people that you will contact on Neverember's behalf, he gives you a deep bow and turns to you all. So go then. Do what you must do next. We will prepare the city. And leaving the halls of justice, the streets of Neverwinter are alive with activity. A chaotic symphony of clattering hooves, merchants shouting their wares, distant clangs of blacksmiths at work, stone buildings rising on either side of you, children darting between carts and passers-by laughing. And where do you head next?
I was thinking we'd have time for a swift one at the Beach Leviathan, but maybe.
Oh, yeah. Did we have... Were we going to meet someone there? Am I wrong?
I'm sure.
Medico,
I think
sure.
Medico was going to meet someone.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, Medigo wants to look for Spinel.
That's true. But it wasn't all of us. We don't know about that. I was just misremembering.
Was he doing that while we were in the shop, or is that still to
I
come?
don't think so.
He was standing at home.
Was just strolling around, observing in the city, not actively going into Leviathan.
And slaying homeless people.
Self-defense.
To be fair, he did get attacked.
I'll be completely honest. I don't have anything prepped for the Beach Leviathan.
Then let's
So
go.
Straight to the heart.
There we go then.
we can definitely like
No.
we can definitely jam it out on WhatsApp or something and just then do that if we'd like. But sorry, I don't have anything prepped for Beach Leviathan. I apologise.
That's okay.
Go into the Beach Leviathan, just talk to all the NPCs and like make
It would basically be me making loads of shit up.
Corner over
for the
there, I
tower.
can see like a few people there. Can you describe them to me? Like,
Let's imagine you all go to the Beach Leviathan for a cold one. Harag is of great spirits as usual. Geraldo Magnifico has already filled his boots, and him and his crew are half-mast. No, that's the wrong phrase.
They're half. Get down to the Greece district, lads.
Well, Beach Leviathan has changed since we were last here.
Half cut, half-mast. Yeah, it's a fun. You have an extremely fun afternoon in the Beach Leviathan, meeting up with a bunch of old pals you've not seen in a while. The beer flows, and you have that kind of like midday beer buzz as you walk back out into the streets of Neverwinter.
Big smiles on our faces. Nice.
I would imagine that it provides you with a bit of like this weird contrast in that for a few hours you forget what you're a part of and what is going on in the greater world, and for a moment you feel like life is back to how it used to be, not on some feeling of this quest that only seems to get bigger. You're just at a bar, you're at an inn having some beers, and that sense of contrast when you then step out and realize what is then in front of you makes you feel extremely strange. Why is this song always playing? This is what they're playing in the Beach Leviathan.
Yeah. All the half-mast pirates.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh my
Harag's like, we got a new sound system installed, boys.
Harag's wearing just a leather harness, and that's it.
We've had a change of business plan.
It's
all about the
customers and
that.
We're a gay bar now, boys.
He's like, we still do the wrestling, but now it's oiled.
Where's Abard? Where's Abard? Says everyone looking around just to see him in the middle of the dance floor. With his greaves and his spoulders on him.
With a bunch of guys marveling at the balls on his breastplate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Loving it.
Medical wrestling with Spinor in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So at this point, I'm imagining it's like a cut back to the throne with Neverember. It's like, sir, straight to the Beach Leviathan.
He's like, in his mind, he's like, good. We shall have reinforcements. Shall have reinforcements in mere days. Anyway,
brief respite.
Yeah. All right, boys, should we get in that tower then?
Yes. We need vestige.
Vestiges, and maybe some delightful obsidian as well to put on arrows and all that shit.
Add obsidian to drop on the giants from the tower.
I mean, any old rocks. Yeah, yes, I suppose.
Yes.
Right.
Kind of rock.
okay. Making your way back to where are we? I always forget all the names of the districts in Neverwinter. But heading back to the Tower District, just north of Bukaki Tower, you see Zephyros's tower, the swirling cloud around the base of his towering staircase that kind of still attached down onto the ground, bedded in on the bank of the river that passes down through Neverwinter. Zephyros's flying tower looms above this kind of patchwork of white and grey clouds sculpted into this familiar fortress. It is back now to its original one central tower, and as you kind of walk back up the staircase, you see that all of the refugees from Murar have now left. Holmert and his prisoner in tow, Lambert Ossel, have made their way down to the bottom of the stairs and await for you. And I would imagine that Holmert would say to Abard that he will take him to where the guild that he recommended, which, oh my goodness, I cannot remember the name of the...
Called the Gauntlet or something?
Yes, that's it, the Gauntlet. Would take them in and allow them to be safe in the city of Neverwinter. But as you walk inside into the tower, the familiar scent of ozone and lavender greets you, mingling with this faint hum of magical energy that courses through the tower's interior. Zephyros sits cross-legged in the central dais, his long white beard glowing faintly in the magical light around him, and he greets you with a small nod. And next to him, sitting at a small table, is Sirac of Cezale. Zephyros turns to you all. Welcome back, friends. Ready to take to the skies again so soon?
Yes. We must get vestige.
This man Artus here has it hidden away.
At this point, I think Artus might walk up to the front and sort of look at Sirac and say, can we have a word in private?
Sirac kind of stares at you. He's barely even spoken to you. Yes, of course. Yes.
So I imagine
Ow.
that- yes, I think there are things afoot that it would be best I tell you about now.
Looks extremely confused. Yes, of course there are. Yes. There's a room just up here. And he walks off, taking you up the first flight of stairs.
Okay, yeah, so Artus follows into the room. So Artus looking very awkward, which looks a bit strange now because he's a normally confident-looking, quite suave silver fox sort of bloke, but he's looking very awkward right now, staring at the ground. Sirac.
Artus? Yes.
Look over there at Artus. He's standing stiffer than a frozen goat. I wonder if he soiled himself.
Roaring Horn, he's a friend of yours.
I wouldn't say he's a friend. He's my only link back to my childhood, as far as I'm aware.
Yes.
No, though the orphanage I grew up in had him as the person that gave me away. And
Zalaran didn't trace you. Bastard.
No, he didn't. And I'm sorry, you knew him, did you?
Yes. I knew you as well, very briefly. Very, very briefly. maybe how old are you now, Sarek?
I'm 31.
Well, 31 years ago, I knew you a little bit, very briefly. I know your mother very well.
You see his face go from confused to being just bewildered. You knew my mother? Who was she? How do you even know that I'm hers?
I'm your father, Sarek, but so I knew your mother.
What? Sorry. What did you just say?
I'm your father. Your dad. Your papa. Sirak, I am your father.
That's not true.
The match told me you killed her.
That's impossible.
Impossible!
You know it to be true, Sirak.
His hand somehow disappeared.
Sirak stares back at you, and his face turns from bewilderment to deadpan. So why?
In the near future, you will also meet your mother. I don't know if this will answer the questions. Probably won't. I don't know if I can answer the questions. Probably can't. I am sorry. I abandoned you when you were born, but I promise I did it with good intent. Things got away from me a little bit over the years. 31 of them.
As you say, over the years, he's like, over the years. And he looks back up at you. You've caught me slightly off guard. I think I need a moment to absorb this, if you don't mind.
No, not at all, not at all. Not at all.
Does the rest of the party over here all see this at all?
I'd like to imagine that it'd be 10 feet away.
Unless they've followed them up the stairs.
Yeah.
And then, like, on the other side of the door, like, ears against it.
Yeah. Or just, like, heads poking above the banister on the stairs.
I mean, you could have followed them, and it's what would your characters have done?
I think Abard would have left them alone. Probably Nubs as well. At least those two I can speak for.
Shamash would have left them alone. Family is important.
Uncle Buggerson would have been susceptible to any peer pressure put upon him by Finn.
Fair enough.
I was trying to think. Finn would have probably been checking his brewing stuff when he got straight back, so probably didn't see him going upstairs.
Well, nosy medica.
What if we roll for it? That'd be better.
I was going to say, roll for where your brewing equipment is in proximity to the room that Abard and Sirak went to.
Yeah.
The higher the roll, the closer you are within earshot. Just roll me a d20.
Sweet. Not. I don't hear.
You hear muffled voices, and it's not long until you then see Serac or hear Serac walk out of the room in which he went into with Artus, and he starts going up the spiral staircase up higher into the tower.
Do I see Artus walk out looking a bit shell-shocked afterwards?
Very sheepish and bright red, I think, as well.
I spot him and I go, bloody hell, mate, what's going on here? You need one of these. And get him a fresh Shroominous ale. And I go, get this, Danny, that'll get you right as rain.
Artus puts his hand on Finn's shoulder and says, I knew you were a good egg, Finn, and downs the beer. Or whatever it is you passed me.
It's a Shroominous ale. It comes with
a Shroominous ale.
Yeah, it's my own.
Oh, for Constitution.
Yep.
I can do a roll. It's pretty low.
That doesn't count as a 13, so you take 4 poison damage. I'll go, strong stuff.
Unfortunately, he had a weak heart and is now dead.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh no.
Yeah, there's a bit of stumbling down the rest of the stairs then.
Yeah.
Come and stand back with the others with
I turn to Curry and
Say
go,
hello.
a fruity batch.
As you all kind of gather around, so have you told Zephyros the destination? I can't remember.
Not yet.
It's that mountain. Fiery volcano nearby. What's it called again, Arthas?
Houtnow.
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 Mount Houtnow.
Oh no.
Very well.
Houtnow.
Zephyros kind of sits down on his cushion in the central dais of the tower, and you feel the tower begin to ascend swiftly. The ground vanishing beneath you as Faerun then starts to stretch out below. Neverwinter becomes a large dot on the horizon for you, and you see the sprawling forests, jagged cliffs, and the shimmering coastline to your west. And you see Mount Houtnow several tens of miles away from you. In fact, how actually far away is it from here? Dun, dun, dun. We go to the map. Let me. Oh, my Roll20's loading. Let me bring you all to the main map. Oh my god, it's taking so long to load all the drawings you've done. I saw them drawing in real time then as well. It was drawing the naked lady like someone was sketching her.
Oh, God.
It's doing it here.
Sketches.
And shading and everything.
Neverwinter sits out 150 miles away from Neverwinter, central to the Neverwinter Woods. And as Mount Houtnow looms ahead as the tower starts to move, Zephyros kind of comes out of his trance as the tower starts to move on its own, almost in like autopilot. And he looks out to the north and looks back down to Neverwinter. If the giants press ever southward, and we falter, all you see will fall to ash and ruin. I hope you all know what you're doing, little ones. And with that, should we take a quick piss break?
Yeah.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
You damn spongy ape.
He is a bit.
Try
of
not to
a
touch him if you can. If you can do so.
If anyone's on the map right now, go to the naked lady.
freak. Oh my god.
Oh no! Goodness. I'm trying to refresh my map and stuff. Oh,
Oh, no.
It's going to be yellow.
This is.
Oh, my God.
I forgot about that.
We have to censor this bit off YouTube, otherwise we're going to
Yeah,
get
just
a
zoomed
content
in
strike.
yeah.
from it. Fuck it.
I wouldn't worry about our channel getting censored on YouTube.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Got to be reported first, right? Oh, my God, it's loading in.
Oh, yeah, I was long old load. Jumpgate hasn't solved the drawing element of it.
There is quite a lot of it on this map, to be fair. Though.
Oh my god.
There is a lot. Yeah. Oh my god. Fine.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's fine now. Yeah, it's, that's gross.
I love high nipple down in the south. It does genuinely look like a little nipple. Rightio. Let's get back into it then, shall we?
And we'll ever get to Mount
Original
Guano
name.
as well.
Nightstone.
Yeah, Nightstone, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
No.
I would imagine that if you haven't, you would take a short rest aboard the journey with Zephyros. If you haven't already. And we'll come into it. As you approach Mount Houtnow, the mountain itself is almost perfectly canonical in shape, towering 800 feet above the surrounding wood and land. A feather-like trail of condensation adds an additional 300 feet to its already impressive height. And Zephyros directs his course towards the southern slope of the hill.
Can artists come up to Zephyros here and sort of and look out and, knowing the area, direct Zephyros to a suitable landing spot?
Yes. Zephyros would say, it is difficult for me to land on the mountain itself. I could drop you off, depending on where the entrance is.
That would work.
We may need another signal, like at the Worm Cavern.
What if we just speak with you telepathically like we did before? Is that not going to work?
Oh, I forget that we have that yet.
Yes. Me too. But I remembered this time.
Wait, how do we speak with telepathically? Was that?
Only fancy
Don't question
man can
it.
do it.
Yeah, I think you can do it, yeah.
Wait, who can do it?
Sorry.
Doesn't matter. Give up.
Zephyros kind of.
mind.
Zephyros
Just
stares
I can
over
read
it.
those lips from across the room. Sorry.
Zephyros stares at Abard and kind of like silently into Abard's head, goes, test, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, test.
Imagine just goes
My
deaf,
brain!
Ow, my brain! Says Avon loud.
My brain.
My brain itches. I can't do Matt Berry. I'm trying. I'm sorry, boys.
The connection still works. The bond unbroken. And as the tower starts to slow, as the mountain looms larger, as you kind of move over this expansive woodland below you, the cliffs on the mountain kind of glisten with the volcanic rock. And the air kind of hums with this latent power of the tower as it starts to come closer. Now, Artis, I appreciate this is probably a detail I've probably not given you, but the entrance is around midway atop the mountaintop that you found long ago, and finding your way around to kind of find some area on the cliff top takes some time for the staircase to be able to align. But as you kind of align to the southern slope of the mountain, the staircase from Zephyros's tower starts to latch on and grip through the cloud. We'll set the tower down in the nearest clearing that I can find within the forest. I will await you when you need me.
Just before we go, we need to get some rocks on here to drop on the giants for our journey north. I don't suppose, Sirak, you coming with us or you staying? Maybe you can grab some rocks while we're away.
Sirak is not with you all at this moment. He has not come back down since his meeting with Artus.
Oh, sorry, Artus. I thought you were Sirak then. You look similar for some reason. Zephyros, would you maybe get us some rocks, or should we just bring you some rocks later?
Can you use your magic castle to float them up?
Good idea.
I would be able to maybe bring some rocks into the cloud, yes. Big enough for you to carry, or... How do you intend to launch them from the cloud?
I suppose we could just drop them off by pushing. With our hands. And feet, perhaps.
What we can do as well is I can shatter some of the larger ones and then they'll drop down on our enemies. So as long as we can push them off the side, off the edge, I think that will be okay, won't it, fellows?
Yes.
Yes, I think that sounds good to me.
But
Zephyrus nods.
We need to be careful.
I will be careful, young lad, yes.
It's sharper steel.
The rock is sharper than steel?
Yes. It's very sharp.
Oh yes, we should have said. It's obsidian we need. Do you know obsidian?
Oh. Yes.
Sharp sharp as anything. And twice as satisfying when it's used to cleave through a giant's skull.
But it's not naturally sharp, it's just if it breaks in a certain way it becomes sharp.
Yes, sharp.
Yes, when you break it, it can be sharp. Yeah.
We do break it.
The comment of splitting a giant's skull, Zephyros does kind of look slightly perturbed. I would like to remind you that not all giants are bad.
No, some of my best friends are giants, says Savon. I wouldn't say so otherwise.
I would find some stone, obsidian if I am able. But go now.
I'm just going to go and see if I can find Syrup. And Artus walks off up the spiral staircase. Up the stairs.
Fellas, just while Artus is gone, are we definitely sure we can trust him? He's abandoned his son up.
Do you want to go into another channel to discuss this? You're very welcome to not discuss things in association siege.
Oh, no, we can go.
Guy, me and you can go into another one because we can just quickly talk about other stuff. So we'll go into Purds. You guys stay here.
Okay.
So, like I was saying, Zephyros, I met those other giants. The ones that are less refined. Dare I say, less charming.
But yes, do you think we can really trust Artus? We've been betrayed.
Wait, change channel.
You mean change channel? Do you know Andy and
I thought Aiden. I thought
because Artus isn't in the room.
Yeah. So I thought the rest of us are trying to discuss whether we can truly trust Artus. It seems a bit too much of a golden gift. A man coming out of nowhere, He lied to us about going up to your old home, Bunker, and its destruction. And then he comes to us with this final vestige. My worry is he's using us to get our vestiges. Should we have a backup plan in case he betrays us?
Neverwinter can come get, and we fight. Fighting is always a good plan. Yes, shiny head man.
Okay, yes.
Fight.
But should we have someone ready to, Arthas might have other people up at this mountain. We don't know, do we? Might be leading us into a trap.
Well, I'll be damned if I turn away a man in need. Yes, we might not be able to trust him, but I must do my best. The heart is a tricky thing, of course. Shamash.
Well, my thought is, if you're going on, we've got all the vestiges on us now, and if we go in and he's after all the vestiges and we happen to have them on now, and then sabotage us or hold us in stasis or something, then he'll have vestiges. Well, perhaps if we, squirrel one away somewhere, or leave one on the castle in Zephyros's care, but unknown to Arthas, then perhaps he won't have all the vestiges he needs, if he is to betray us. I just worry about having them all in one place.
Yeah, no, that's right. Eggs in one basket and all that. We can leave one safely here with Zeph. He'll be fine with that, I'm sure.
Which one?
Okay.
The lamest one, which I don't know what that would be. Pair of shoes?
Maybe.
One's a pair of shoes, right?
I'll look at my notes. There's a horn of shifting. That's a good one. We've got the spear. That's also a good one. Who's got the armor in the Grand Arthur tree? Is that one? No, Arthas has got the armor.
I think he does.
He's also got the mask of the seer. He's also got the Earthweaver bow. He's also got the Stonecrawler's staff. So it's kind of the shield of the dragon, the helmet.
Ah, well, the shield.
The spear or horn. Shit. Is anyone using the shield?
Yes.
Predica?
I raise my shield. Yes.
I think it would be kind of obvious if he leaves that behind, don't you think? Or maybe he won't notice. He does seem kind of thick, let's be honest.
What about the spear then?
We do not need spear.
Okay, the horn of shittening.
Maybe horn.
Maybe the horn of shittening. Yeah, I think it could be the one.
Yeah, the horn.
I do like it, don't get me wrong.
That's worth keeping.
Okay, so I was going to say, when we leave, why doesn't one of us drop back and pass that to our friend Zephyros, and you could just make an excuse that you need this. Oh yes,
because he's not here. Zeph's right here.
Oh, Zeph, you are right here. You agree with this? Zeph's
I agree with everything.
Friendly game. I think one of us should just one of us should just message Andy to let him know that's what we're doing.
Drag him back in here.
No, let's fucking party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Beach Leviathan is fucking great tonight.
Yeah. Back to the Beach Leviathan.
Oh. Hang on, hang on. Wait, me and Guy under.
No.
No, we're at the Beach Leviathan now.
They just drop back in. Is this nonsense?
Wrong room.
No, I dragged them back in.
Sorry, if you, one sec, we're just going to get another beer while they're away. But we basically sorted their boys, right? We've got our plan?
Yeah, I think so. Which vestige are we going to leave with Zeph?
I think it was horn. Everyone else
because everything else is basically being worn, or is be too obvious. Yeah.
Does anyone want to message Andy or
I'll do that now.
Nice.
So yeah. So basically, we just secretly leave it with Zeph, so Arthas doesn't know. Just in case there's a trail on the mountain. Who knows? He could be what he says he is, and he is a friend of Rory Hall. But I think we just need to be careful.
We're bringing all.
Final rave before we go
Welcome back to the beach, Leviathan boys.
in.
Oh, my camera
Okay.
says.
Andy, I've sent you a message on Discord with what we'd like to do.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Right.
Just as Scott's direct now, and he's coming back down.
I guess persist in the
With
playlist.
Artis, behind Artis, you see Syracuse Zale now following his stuff in hand. What's going on? Fuck's sake. Why does it not like
yes.
World of Warcraft album? I guess this is fine, as long as it doesn't start getting too
This is
DMy.
Jason LD.
Oh god, no.
Big Henrik tunes.
Fuck's sake. Okay. You see Syracuse and Zale following Artis kind of down the steps, and you all start setting out of the tower, out onto the staircase, and then onto the mountainside. Ahead of you is an entranceway, a cave that seems to draw air in and holds it, then seems to exhale, almost with a whistle. Everywhere, even like where you stand right now, you feel the heat, the steam, hundreds of feet above you. But it feels as though the mountain itself is breathing. You stand in front of this entrance. What do you all do?
Seems nice and warm in there. Is it where you left your vestige, Artis?
It is. As we head in, though, I should give a warning. I don't know fully what will happen on the way in. This lair, let's call it, I came across in a previous life during my adventuring. It's the lair of an old wizard, Brutatis. He is long gone.
Brutatis.
I believe so. The myth, the legend.
Where's Artis?
Brutatis, do you trust this wizard with your vestige?
Oh, no, he is long gone. I do not know where. But he has placed some magical spells on the entrance. It resets and changes every time I come here. It keeps me on my toes, but it does mean I don't know what to expect. So, just
and tell us, what was this vestige that you left here?
I left a few.
You left all of them?
Yes. I can remind you if you'd like.
That would be helpful, yes. So you carry none on your person at the moment. You left them all in this cave.
A insurance policy. Artis flashes his ring of winter.
Ah.
Yeah, he does wear one.
And the others, I have got them here, but let me quickly find them.
Your mic is muted.
Oh no! Don't worry about it. I've just been screaming my head off for no reason. That's it.
Excellent.
We'll skip those then.
Okay, so I've got
Good old A-Bard yarn.
so as a quick reminder of the vestiges in store for us.
Yes.
I've got the vestige from the grandfather tree, which is a green vine plate. Green vine plate.
That's armor.
That's armor. Yes. I have a
Not a dinner
staff.
plate.
Stone caller. This was given to me by your friend Sangalan. Have the Earthweaver's quiver from Morgus Mount, and the Mask of Seer from Shining White. At least I hope that's all correct, Andy, but correct me.
Yeah, that's great.
They stay in there.
So there are 4 still.
What was it? There are 4.
Out of the original, was it 9?
This is something we've got wrong before, isn't it?
I think it is 9, yeah.
There's bow too.
Yeah, hold on. Wasn't there a bow?
Yeah,
That's
the bow and quiver are part of the same.
Oh. Can I have those? What?
The Earthweaver's bow and quiver.
Yeah, no, I don't know about them.
I'd quite like a star.
Yes, this is correct. Then there is ring on his hand, and we have 4. This makes 9.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Very
you
good.
have the Helm of Might. You have the Shield of Ice Dragon. I can't remember what it's called. The Man's Tusk.
The Horn of Shizzling.
Just
Yeah.
And the spear.
And the spear.
Yeah, the spear,
Yes.
whatever that's called.
Bruce Sunsol.
Right. So, well, you lead the way, Artus. I said you
I would actually quite like
the way.
quite like you guys to lead the way.
What?
I think it'd be
No
interesting.
bother.
I have to put trust in
Stand
you.
back, you cowardly man, and let me pass, says Abod, coming through.
No, Abod, no,
You're a man
I
I
really
trust.
What's this, Shamash? Muttering to yourself again?
I think we should let him go in first, just in case.
Well, he has been here before, and I've never been here in my bloody life. Yes, go on. You first.
Inside Abad are 4 vestiges that I'm about to hand over to
Yes,
your
you just
party.
said that.
I feel like you should work a little bit.
Are you sweating, man? You look nervous.
Go on, Artus.
You're shaking like a shitting
as
dog.
Abod as Abod does say that, you are all sweating apart from Shamash, as you are in insane
Abod
heat
is
from
next to me, I imagine.
the volcano
It's like
mountain. Yeah.
sweating
Oh,
profusely.
hold on. I'm also sweating. Oh, that's it.
Never
It's very
mind.
hot. Never mind. I'm screaming so loud I closed both the doors to the bedrooms. I don't think it's all right.
Hey,
have to do
Abad,
that.
this is nothing beyond your skill. Richie. I've already told you that there are traps and magic afoot, and I
Yes.
promise you, I don't know what it is.
And you bring us here, and
Mhm.
you take us into trap.
Yeah.
Well,
Why you make us
Yes.
go first?
Because
maybe
it'll be a
it's
trap
just
for me
me.
as well.
Yes.
and maybe I'm just, strange, but didn't you say you hid the vestiges here first, yet you have no
Right.
idea where the traps are, what they are, or where they could be?
No, that's right. The magic of Grisatis changes it every time.
And
But
did
every
you
time I come
pull the
here,
magic
I
of
just-
Grisatis out of your Artus, or are you telling the truth? Hold on a minute.
That's truth. Yeah.
Don't
I
answer that
think Joe
question
should swap
just
characters
yet.
with Sam.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now answer my question. Ignore that gesture.
Okay, I'll tell you to Christmas.
So you say you don't know why the spells are here.
Yeah. This is a lair from the wizard Gritatis, who I believe is long gone. He is myth and legend. I found this place many years ago, maybe 40.
And how
This
did
is
you
where
place it here before then?
I have been in. I've been in many
Yes.
times. But every time I leave and come back, the spells and traps reset. And change.
Then surely you'd be excellent at going past them.
Yes.
Then. Much better than we
Sounds
would
like
have
you're
never
pretty
experienced it
experienced.
before.
I have full confidence I would walk in there perfectly fine.
Well,
Go
then,
on,
no,
then.
not
Whatever
go
comes.
first.
I'm about to give you, to repeat, 4 vestiges. I would quite like you to demonstrate you're capable of having.
Why don't you give us the ring you're wearing first, huh?
Finn begins to grasp his staff slightly tighter as the temperature rises.
Yes.
You
Let me
said you
have a
would
look
give
at
us
that
4
ring you're
vestiges, but you actually have 5.
Wait, won't he die if he takes that off?
Oh, he might.
I don't know. Will I?
I like
No,
how I'm
Jace, let's not
I
get
like how I'm
hasty.
talking
Yeah.
as if he's not in the room. I just turn my back to Artus. Like, wait.
No, there's one more use. The ring can leave his finger. Only says, gripping his maul slightly tighter.
Nub's eyes just narrow as he notices the sort of the mood changing, and his bow hand gets a little bit tighter around the scaff of his bow.
Why doesn't someone throw a rock in them and see what happens, eh?
But
The traps
Why would
are a
we
bit
wanna do
further in. We're safe now.
Then why
Yeah,
don't you
yes,
lead the way
okay.
until we get to the traps?
yeah,
Hurrah!
just further
And
till we get to
throws
the
a
trap.
rock into the mouth of the cave. A very large rock.
As you throw the rock in, hang on, where are my dice? Oh gosh, where are my dice?
Before you do that, just to
Can someone
confirm,
roll a d20 for me?
I assume Artus was
Yes.
telling the truth then because he failed the charisma save. I can roll d20 for it then.
I was telling the truth, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only tell the truth in the...
Yeah, just double checking that spell. I've not used it much.
Yeah, no, Artus was truthful.
Cool. So the 10 was the roll.
As you
by the way,
as you
sorry.
throw, yeah, as you throw the rock through, by the door, the kind of cave entrance, the mouth of the cave, you see it kind of hit a wall of steam, which then kind of like wraps itself around the rock before it falls to the floor.
Tell me, Artus, that's not ordinary steam, is it?
I can't tell you, actually. I don't know. But I will have a look. So Artus is going to walk up to the entrance of it. So Artus knows, I suppose, about where these traps start. So the steam, I think, was just steam.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So Artus is going to walk in through the entrance. I suppose as he enters, like the shade and the darkness of the inside of the gate, he'll stop and look back at the party.
How's the steam? Steamy?
Fucking hot.
Those look quite nice in there.
There's no need to swear. Sorry.
I imagine Kurohi starts stepping forward and looking at like sort of damp air and going, oh, and enters in following Artus.
Okay.
I wonder if my armor's good against steam. Is this Abard wandering through as well?
Has everyone followed?
Yes, I'll join the. It reminds me of the
Okay.
old steam rooms back at home in Duthchek.
Nubs is going to hang back for a bit. You don't realise this, but he's actually pulled an arrow out of his quiver. Put it down his boot, his left boot.
Medic stands in the back.
Unger will continue towards the front.
Okay.
As close to
So
Artus.
we've
so you can
got
draw his bow.
tell me the marching order here. We've got Artus up front. We've
Yeah.
got who followed? Kurohi.
Kurohi, yeah.
Kurohi, yeah.
And then probably
Who
Shamash
next?
after, because he quite likes steam.
Yeah,
And I
Shamash.
think Abard
Who
followed
next?
Shamash, or they're roughly at the same. Should we say Abard and Shamash roughly the same distance?
Yeah, save
Each
on
other?
trying to keep up.
Yeah.
Then
Who after Abard? Yeah.
And then
Where have we
is
got
Finnan.
Finnan and Medica?
Finnan's gonna stick with, like, close behind Unga Bungerson.
Okay, so we've got Medica at the back.
Yes.
I think Nubs is at the back too.
Medica doesn't.
Sirak is going to go.
No, he wouldn't.
Sirak is going to go in between Finnan and Medica. Okay. Stepping inside of the cave, you're met with an oppressive humidity and stifling heat. Covered in condensation, the stone walls create a steady drip on the mucky ground below. No tunnel appears to lead off of this cavern room.
Is it getting darker?
There's just a wall.
Is it? Why we stop?
This was a much shorter journey than I expected. Are we here or what?
So can Arthas, if I roll?
Yes, you can speak, but you're in the zone of truth, remember?
Does the zone of truth follow you?
Oh,
No, I don't
yes.
think it does.
Oh, does it?
I
No.
think it's stationary.
Is it?
I think
Artis,
so.
it's been some time since you were last here, but then you remember walking up to the wall, you give it a knock, and the wall disintegrates in front of you. And stepping inside the cave, you make your way into the cave's mouth further. And every time you've entered into this room, there's been a trapdoor in front of you. The trapdoor remains. But everything after this you've experienced has been different. Opening the trapdoor, you follow a spiral iron staircase. The air inside this passageway is warm, humid, and rather foul. The stairway spirals down 100 feet before melding with the flooded floor below. Then you make your way down till you hear a loud splash as you find your legs submerged beneath a foot of water.
So I'll stop here and say to the party. In complete transparency, from this point onwards, I don't know what will happen. But it is nothing you can't handle, I promise. There are
You mean
6.
we can't have?
Indeed. There are 6 of you and 1 of me. I feel like it would be prudent if you showed me some good faith, rather than me being taken advantage of by your party.
Oh, Kimbare. That's a funny name. Any relation to the city in Chicento? I believe it used to be ruled by wizards, didn't it?
I'm going to go and stand slightly back so I'm not at the front of the marching order anymore. And sort of.
Oh, go on then, Karahi. Best foot forward.
Karahi takes this. He nods solemnly and begins to cautiously head forward. Looking at Artis and just like shakes his head. And continues on.
So what we see in front of us.
So, I'm about to load up your map.
Ooh, amazing.
Just give me 2 secs. So I drag it all over. Where is it? There we go. Right. I'm gonna bring you all over now. Hopefully this works. I think, Guy, you won't have vision yet. Let me try and give you vision.
Very dark and cloudy.
And everyone's
like the new effect.
yeah, the new
Realise how handsome
the new
artists
effects are pretty rad
Sick.
Yeah.
for darkness. So this place is pitch dark. So if you aren't able to see that much, that's why you can only see slightly around you. If you have torches, if you have other light sources, you're also able to activate those. I don't know if I have to activate them for you. I can do if you just tell me what you have on you to activate them.
I don't think Ungus. there he is.
checking.
Yeah, he's under Nubs. Right, now I've got him.
Yeah, there you are. It looks like Nubs' dark vision is your dark vision working as well, Shamash? You can see
So,
kind of. Right.
I was looking into this the other day, so I actually have something better than dark vision, I realised.
Ooh.
So I have dark vision, but then I've also got something else that I can... So I've got dark vision up to 120 feet, and so I can't see 120 feet.
Whoa. You've got 120, so I've only got 60, but I think that's regular for dark vision, right? Yeah, 60.
Yeah, so I've got like a potentially...
potent dark vision. Also, I can kind of see your dark vision as well, I assume, or can I?
I'll make it easy for us. Bonk.
Okay, cool. Nice. Oinkus.
Roof globe.
So yeah, I can see...
What is
So I should be...
the 60 feet?
So I should be able to see 120 feet like it's like normal, so without any fade, because of my Eldritch Invocation. My Devil's Sight.
You would think that, but not here.
Ooh, even in... I was going to say, I can even see in magic darkness.
Oh, really? Show me the description.
Yeah, hold on. So, I can just put it in the chat here.
Did
if you look
that
at the Eldritch Invocations.
That increase your light source, Medica? I can't tell.
That's basically a daylight spell. So it is a 60-foot radius sphere of light, and then additional 60 foot for dim light.
Whenever I go try and change your light source, doesn't work. That might be why yours is not working, Aiden. It looks like it's all not coming in. Give the ability to see if there's light or night vision is enabled. Tokens of vision can see. Right, got it. So yours is 60-foot brightness, Medica. Is that correct?
Yeah, bright light is 60 foot.
Okay.
Woo.
And then Shamash. Night. Right, got it. What's yours?
Yeah, so I can
120.
120 feet, so I can see the areas if it's brightly lit.
There you go. That's
So
gonna
that-
work.
Crikey.
Yes, that's much better.
Look right now.
Yeah, it looks good.
And yours is.
Mine was fine.
what?
Seemed to be 60 feet should be.
60.
Yeah. So I think mine's
Yours is right, isn't it, Nubs?
fine. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Mine's just
Yeah,
dark
yours.
vision regular.
Can
Okay.
you
Looks fine.
Amazing.
More, yeah, I'm just asking. Can you put more than one effect on a token?
I can do bright light, low light, night vision.
I think Kimmy gets some low light as well on his token too.
Yeah, if I'm reading correctly, like 60
for
foot
everyone
bright,
else.
then 60 feet of dim light.
So 60 low, 60 plus. So 60 low, 120. No, 60 bright, 120 low. Would that be right, or is it just like?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
It's
that,
160 extra. Is that what it's trying to say?
I think it might be working like that, but the corridor's just not that long.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
We'll go with this.
Okay. I've updated that, but we'll see as you come through into bigger rooms. If you come through into bigger rooms, who knows?
For an additional 60. Yeah, cool.
Okay. So yes, you enter down into this, and you find your legs submerged beneath a foot of water. What do you do?
Oh. Can I inspect the water? What does the water look? Does it remind me of the water of the sewer that we found in was it Neverwinter? No, it was
that was in Yata.
Yata, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Yata.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna have another
Roll me an investigation check.
out-of-body experience.
Yeah. Out of body experience. No, just 14. I almost got on that 20. That makes
Looking around the area in this kind of light that bounces off the water, you see splotches of red and white algae floating in murky waters, which seem this much deeper hue of red, almost black. And you see it clinging harmlessly from the walls and the ceiling and along the path leading further into the cave.
Kurohi's going to be trying to absorb as much liquid as possible through his legs as he stands in the water.
Okay.
Sponge style.
Who has the highest passive perception or who has passive perception 13 plus? Most people?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine's below that. Mine's 11.
plus 8.
Okay.
Mine's 15. Is that the highest?
Well, for all of you with a passive perception of 13, you feel this kind of almost constant vibration through your body that seems to come from the water itself. And as you pay attention to it, it's almost like a breath. That kind of pace.
Intriguing.
Oh, go on then. Right here. Anyway.
We are going to run this in turn order. So we actually all kind of like do it. So everyone roll me initiative, and we'll roll it, and we'll do the dungeon. And
Sounds about right.
Oh, it does indeed.
15. I forgot to do my tracker, but advantage.
Roll all initiative with advantage.
8. I'm going to roll initiative for Abard as Stuart the Chicken, but you know. Alright, there he is. He's got 4.
Oh, I got 15 again. Wow.
Apparently it was Nubsy.
So I rolled 10, but I don't think it went on the thing. So I have to manually add it.
Click your
click the
token.
Oh,
guy.
you have to click your token.
Yeah. It's weird.
Well, and then roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can put you in. No. Well,
okay, that's not maybe I should
edit it out of the fact as well.
Yeah.
I couldn't click Abard, so could you put him at 4, please? I was Nubs was 8, sorry, Andy, and Abard was 4. My bad.
You had to change Nubs, but you won't be able to change Abard.
Yeah, I can't change Nubs yet. Just I can't click on Abard's character
what?
to. So Nubs' initiative was 8, and Abard was 4. It just looks like Nubs because it says Nubsy, but it's actually Abard helmet. So apologies, mate. I didn't want to cause a scene.
Sorry, what was Abard's number?
4.
He was a
4, and Nubs was an 8.
Okay.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Righto. This doesn't have to be your marching order. It's more just so we kind of build some order in terms of turns. So, I'm happy to be honest, we probably should have just done it by marching order. That would have made more sense. Fuck it. We'll do it this way. Okay. Right. So we don't have to take like loads of time like you would in a turn in combat. It's more just let's just go through how far you're going to move, what you're going to do in that time. So we can just bash through it. If you're just moving, you're moving. It's more just so you don't do more than one thing before everyone else has done one thing, if that makes sense. So you can do your thing in terms of movement or whatever it might be, or if you want to shout something out or what you do. It's more just to make sure that no one's like dogpiling on just doing loads of shit while someone's not even got a word in yet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
So yeah, we can just do it in order if you prefer, if it makes more sense, if it's more orderly in that way.
Order's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got
Roll
all
it
the
up.
time.
Right.
Oh, can you actually
Oh.
see them spinning now?
I don't think you need to wait for me to do it.
I can see.
We can see. So Unga, Shamash, Finnan, Artus, Nubs, Surek. That's the order we'll do it in. So Unga, yeah, if you want to make movement, you can make movement. It's up to you. But you don't have to.
Unga.
You can always like hold whatever you want to do as well.
Yeah, cool. Unga will be, I guess, Kurihi's at the front, is he? Because Unga would be moving behind Kurihi if Kurihi is at the front.
Karahi
And you'll have
entered
his-
the room first, but now I imagine we're sort of in this dark square space, and he won't be able to see
Well-
shit.
Okay.
Okay.
In that case, Unga is going to lead. He's going to move slowly with his maul to hand, but he's holding it by the top of the maul, and he's kind of tapping the wooden haft, into the ground and the walls just to feel around as he walks slowly. But any holes, weird pits in the water or anything like that?
So like checking for stuff around you.
Yeah, he's kind of using like the haft of the maul to like probe the water as he's walking slowly forwards.
Yeah, got it. I would say that as you do that, as you kind of like are moving the haft of the maul, plunging it down into the water in front of you, just splashes around. As you move it around the walls around you, just pieces of algae and lichen seem to just kind of almost like just slide off. Just like the amount of liquid on the walls, they just kind of almost slide off. It's grungy, it's grimy in the way that it just like then just kind of slops down into the murky water at your feet. But no traps that you see. You can use your whole movement if you like.
Okay, he'll proceed 40 foot in that same manner. In that sort of same probing, slowly moving.
Yeah, got it.
That is my turn.
Cool. Smash.
Great. Smash looks up to see quite how tall the corridor is. Roughly what height is it?
The corridor itself is about 10 foot high.
Perfect. So
About
given
10 foot by 10 foot, it's almost like a square corridor.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, given it's 1 foot of water, and Smash doesn't like getting his feet wet because he doesn't have shoes like the rest of everyone. He uses shape water to freeze an area 5 foot in front of him, and then just continues to do that every 5 foot. So basically, he's just creating a kind of row of ice that he's just walking across, so he doesn't have to get his feet wet. And he's going to do that for 30 foot. So that up to there. One.
Nice.
I think one of them is about 40, didn't you? So that's about right. Cool.
Okay.
So yes, that just stands on ice. And basically the whole thing behind him will be ice for an hour. So if anyone wants to walk on the ice, they can.
Okay. Finnan, followed up by
Finnan.
Artus.
Seeing this, was originally going to hop on Kurahi's shoulders to avoid getting wet legs, but now sees the ice and thinks, yes! And immediately dives onto it, belly first, to slide the less distance.
Nice. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, all good.
Amazing. I imagine I sort of like crash into Shamash's like legs a little bit, but
Yeah, you'd probably
So,
travel faster
dust
than
my-
Shamash is actually
Yeah.
moving, so yeah.
Sort of look up sheepishly and chuckle, and then sort of dust myself off, get back to my feet, and then we'll follow him the rest of the way. Done.
Nice.
And slide on the next one, Smash Mix.
Okay.
So Artis is just going to walk forwards, not on the ice. Thinks it might hinder his dexterity. Just going to walk forwards. I think that's about 30. Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Nubs. Okay, 10 orders working again.
Yeah, cool. Let's see. Nubs' walk speed, I think it's 25. Yes. So I'll just stay right behind Artis, just off and to the side of him, keeping a weather eye on that guy, where his hands are and all that sort of stuff.
Mm.
Okay. Cirque does the same. Curry.
Curry, he starts following along and sort of sticks behind Medica, but looks to the ceiling to see if there's anything he can sort of like cling to, or maybe on the walls.
Nothing directly that you could cling to. I think seeing the fact that the algae and the lichen just kind of like seems to just like fall off walls.
Okay.
Other than kind of like you could latch onto the brickwork skill, but nothing. It's not like vines or anything like that.
Okay, he's gonna reach out and put his hand to the algae, being some other form of microbial plant, to see if he can interact with it.
Delicious.
Mm.
He does so. Can you roll me a d20 on Curry's behalf?
Sure.
15. Curry touching the organic matter. I imagine you kind of do lock eyes with him in this light, and he just looks at you and shakes his head, as in like, this is bad news.
Okay. Finn's eyes sort of widen, like, oh shit. Grips the neck of
While sliding on your belly.
Yeah. Sort of like, starts slightly panicking to try and find his feet, to be a bit more prepared for future things that might happen. Yeah, Curry is done.
Okay, awesome. Medica.
Medica stands still and observes surroundings intensively, and also sees Kurahid doing weird shit, and kinda weirdly looks at it doing its thing.
Okay.
I'll roll perception just in case. Oh.
Yeah, perception. With a natural 20. With a natural 20 in this room, I'd imagine you stand there in the water for a moment, feeling the vibration that you feel in the water in your legs. The repetitiveness of it is indeed like there is a heartbeat passing through it, as if this corridor was like a vein. Right. A bard's movement. should we just move A-Bot up?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
My apologies. I was like, oh. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right.
Okay. I'd imagine A-Bot is kind of probably pushing through. I think A-Bot's movement is 30, so I'd imagine he'd probably move all of that.
Yeah, he'd be fully 30. I think.
Yeah. Probably slides on his metal boots on the ice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. Unger,
Plus balls. Yeah.
Bungerson, we move to you.
Lincoln turns briefly to see some of the commotion behind him with Finnan slipping around the ice. But he completely doesn't catch any of what's going on with Kurohi and his testing the algae on the wall. So Unger's going to continue. The same slow pace, probing the water with the haft of his maul. It's just going to reach the apex of the corner. It's going to wait here because he can't see shit now.
And the corner is utter darkness for you. You see the light kind of ricocheting off the side of the wall. But as you turn the corner, it is just a smog of black.
Ooh, one quick question though.
Yeah.
Would the... I didn't mean to attack with that. With the Spear of the Sun Soul, throw it down here. Would it create any light, seeing as it's passed down by the god of the sun? Supposedly.
It doesn't possess any actual light from it. No, there's no light that emanates from it.
Okay.
There's an
Not
right
in its kind
hand
of
it made
latent
one day
form.
shine. Not the right hands.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It says, in the right hand it may one day shine with the light of the sun soul once again. But you're not the right hand, clearly. Cool. Right. Smash is going to do exactly the same as it did last time. And you can almost just see around the corridor, but not really. So that's that. He does the same thing of ice behind him.
Okay.
And all done.
Finnan, instead of sliding this time, is gonna cautiously look around and assess how much algae is on these walls. Are these like...
Oh, like a good 60-70% of the walls is covered in it.
Okay, Finnan is no longer gonna touch the wall and try and scoot his way on his feet down towards where Shamash is.
Okay.
He's also going to beckon to Curry. He's like, "Follow me, mate." I imagine Curry, he shakes his head like, "No."
Yeah. Yeah, Corey, he's like a dog who knows that there's something wrong about a door or something. So, okay, cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's me done. Sorry, I should have clicked.
That's all right.
So Artis is just going to continue walking slowly forwards, following Unger, but at a distance. And that's that. That's everything.
Okay. Nubs.
Nubs is just going to continue following Artis again. Just a pace or two behind. Keeping an eye on him.
That's cool. If you just want to make movement, there's nothing else you guys want to do. Like, do feel free to just do it. Like, we don't need to wait for everyone's turns. That's fine. If it's just movement, it's just more if you want to investigate or roll any skill check or anything like that. So, please do just move yourself if that's all you want to do. So then we don't have to wait for your turns. Cool. Syracuse and Sales can do exactly the same. Following along. Everyone else unless I appreciate. Yeah. So Korohi, Medica, A Bard. Is there anything you want to do other than move? If not,
No, I think the A-Bard would just move. I can't move him, unfortunately, but yeah, if you just move him.
I'll just
you can't.
make sure that I am the furthest in the back all the times. So basically, I'm just following where the second last is going.
The one with the light is right at the back. That's great.
Nobody has asked me to do anything else.
Yes, our healer, ladies and gentlemen, our
I
healer.
can't fucking see. You hear echo down the corridor from the front.
I can be useful, but no one has asked me to, so therefore.
Yeah, so fuck them. I guess.
Need light. Can't see.
I could heal the party, but no one's been screaming for healing.
I can see 5.
Kurahi's called
Who's
up
that?
to Finnan and is supporting him.
Okay, awesome. All right, we move over to Unga Bunkerson.
Unger Bunkson's going to be moving very slowly now. He cannot see what's in front of him, so he's actually relying on the probing of his maul haft to basically guide him like a blind man.
Okay, awesome. Shamash, I don't feel like your vision is sorted, is it?
So I don't know, because my vision goes to essentially, where do I ping it to there, and then just randomly stops. So Shamash, as far as he can see, sees a corridor going on about 25 complete darkness.
And if you can
why.
give me a custom token that I can move around and give it light, because I can ask the globe to go a fair distance away from me, so I can control it a little bit better.
Yeah, I think we've done this before, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
It's great.
I can't remember how to
Light
do
and
it.
complete darkness.
I know why you can't see anything. Shamash, give me 2 secs. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, I see a little globe. I can't see it move it.
What is it? 60,
60, yep.
and then 120 low.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to take that off your character and just give it to you on the light source.
Awesome.
So then that. God, I remember how to actually movable by yourself.
Yeah, you should be able to promote it into token layer, maybe.
It's already on the token there. I don't know how to make it so you can move it. Controlled by, determined by character settings. Sorry, boys.
It's alright, dude.
No worries, mate.
No worries. Cool, chill.
Character settings. Ah, here you go. Tunperi.
Stop touching me!
Can you move that now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's your drift globe.
Boink.
Okay. Awesome. So the reason, Shamash, you can't see part here is there is a reason. But what I will say is I'm going to remove something, but it means that you all can't move past it. Oh, this is when Roll20 gets so complicated with all its layers. My bad. Can you see it now?
I can see a timer.
No. Can you see?
Oh yes, I
that
can
way
see
now?
some. Yes, I can see that
Okay.
there is.
That's what you should see.
Oh my
I
god!
can see that. I can see that now because of the drift globe as well.
Oh yeah,
The
I think I can
drift
see it because I can control Angabangas and I see him as well.
Okay, so I'll just say, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll be able to control it from there. Sorry, that was a fucked up mechanic. It obviously
Okay, cool.
didn't work very well. In front of you,
Oops,
as
I
the
can
damp path
take that on and off.
Yeah. So, well, at least you know where you potentially can and can't move from. So that's as indicating that the pathway is blocked, at least. So the damp path extends outwards ahead of you, and at the end you see a full routing of paths, but they are blocked by a stone figure, a statue of sorts. As you approach, or at least from what you see from here, you see an expression of anguish and agony. The face is young, slightly
Internet might be
bearded,
going a bit funny.
Yeah,
strangely
same.
familiar. Statue, huh? Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
sorry.
I'm really sorry.
It just did a big catch up then, so it might be all right
It's gone
now.
weird.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just cutting out a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
China.
I think it seems pretty slow. Sorry. I hope it's all right now. But yeah, as you
That's fine.
kind of approach into the corridor, you see an expression of anguish and agony. The face is young, bearded, and strangely familiar.
Is it still my turn or?
Have you done anything?
Well, I went round the corner. I'm gonna go a bit closer, and then I'm gonna roll for not perception. I'm gonna roll investigation maybe or history. See if I can. Yeah, history. See if I recognise it. If that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I got 24 history, so nat 20.
So, the way that you recognize. Let me put it this way. As you approach the statue suddenly springs to life, its neck twisting around to face yours, its unseeing eyes of marble blankly point directly at you. You feel the gaze regardless. And as you stare at the face, there's something familiar about the face that you recognize from the Great Worm Cavern and the spectre that you saw before. And as you stare down into the face, its mouth opens. Before one may pass into my creation, 2 tests of mind to center your focus. Without intent, you will lose yourself forever, as I did. Now,
Reminds me of someone I've got.
Unga's going to look at the statue.
Particularly for you, Unga, the resemblance is uncanny to a face that you've seen before, the face of someone that entered your tribe.
Unga's going to ready himself with them all and immediately take a swing at the top of the head. Spring into action.
As you do so, the maul just bounds off an invisible field, and you are thrown 10 feet backwards, back into the corridor, splashing down into the water.
Fly 10 feet backwards. Landing in the water Unger's confused at just the pure force that he felt through the maul. He's going to get up out of the water and look back at the statue. And he's going to use this 10 feet as a run-up. To sprint and attack recklessly with the maul.
I don't know why, but I thought
29.
That
I'll kill you.
With 29, you are thrown again another 10 feet backwards as the maul hits into an invisible force against the statue, and you are thrown back into the water. And I would imagine as well at this stage, all of your movement is negated as we kind of move everyone back into this scene. If you would like to, if you would want to hold back, you're also more than welcome to. But you would all kind of turn the corner as you see Unger being thrown into water around the corner that you're all about to turn around.
Yeah, Finnan and Curry here have approached here in the big splash to see the second attempt and splash back.
Unger, blinded with rage, will attack again. Sprinting full
Curry
force.
puts his arms out ooh, to try and stop you.
Please.
Can't take any more.
Another 29.
With another 29, you're thrown another 10 feet backwards as the maul again smashes into the wall of force. And you're inevitably thrown backwards.
The rest of us hear this commotion going on around the corner at the moment.
I would completely allow you all to catch up based on what's happened here.
Abard would come sprinting round to hear what's going
on. War cries echoing through the halls.
So Abard comes around, sword drawn, smile on his face. A chance for victory! What are you doing, man? He just as he sees Unger standing up from like his for being basically flat on his back.
Statue.
Yes.
It's Grezog.
I thought
it's a statue of Grezog, but I don't think it's actually. I mean, was Grezog a statue?
It talks. Grezog talks.
It's a living statue.
Finn is like, this doesn't look like the fucking weirdo we fought back in that other mountainous passage.
It's sort of standing still, but not doing anything.
But it has done something.
It is not doing anything in a rather threatening fashion, says Abard, drawing his sword and shield again into his hands.
Abard, it has done something. It has said something. It has said that there are 2 tests of mind to send for our focus, so maybe we ask what those tests are. So, Unger, if you want to keep attacking, you're welcome.
Unger's just spent that bit of time catching his breath. He's going to charge again.
Again, you
don't to be outdone. Abard charges with
me. You're not going to Ireland.
We won't let words stop us.
And Unger fly 10 feet backwards over your shoulders.
Curry starts laughing.
Yes, I think I see the root of the problem here.
Tell me, statue, what are your tests of mind?
The head turns to you. You kind of hear the crunch of stone. A silent stream near the hair. Oh, God, let me say that again. A silent stream, neither heard nor seen, yet always felt. It is real.
Finnan instantly says, right?
The head faces you.
I peer out from behind Curry. Oh, shit.
3 guesses you are given. 1 failure. You have amounted.
Is that for each or collectively?
Unger moves closer.
Statue stares at you.
Unger moves close enough to inspect if this really is Grezuk.
Wind, because the wind is heard.
I don't need you to roll for me, Unger. As you inspect the statue, Unger, you see, to Finnan's point, a much different face, but you see the likeness. This is a much younger visage that belonged to Grezug.
Much more how I would recognise him.
Yeah.
Even before.
Before then.
Always felt. Certain types of hat are made of felt. We should have stopped in that button shop, as I told you.
Finnan's whispering to Medica in the meantime, like, this asshole is in league with Grezuk at some point. This is his special hiding spot, which he set up with special traps. He knows Grezuk.
Sus.
Indeed. I don't trust him.
Would you like me to repeat what the statue said?
Yes, please.
One more time, statue.
A silent stream neither heard nor seen, yet always felt.
Silent stream, neither heard nor seen, always felt.
Always.
Time.
Oh, no,
we said
That's what I said.
Oh, fuck me.
I was behind the corner. I couldn't hear you guys.
The entire party turns around with frustration at Medica.
The statue 2 times failed.
Oh, Christ. Okay, Shamash, come here. No one say a word till me and Shamash have talked for a little bit. All right, now the dummies. No, hold on, before you say anything.
Nigga starts pouting and goes around the corner.
Alright, but whisper it in my ear. Don't say it too loud.
Yes, I whisper. Unger whispers into your ear. Maybe blood.
Interesting. That's possible. That is possible.
You could hear it, yes. Blood makes sense. The blood in your veins.
Stream through body, yes.
But you can hear blood because you can hear it through your heartbeat.
Yeah, if you can listen to your heartbeat, that is true.
Or your pulse.
Right. Both of you come close so the statue doesn't hear. I was thinking a stream of consciousness, but I mean, that's a little bit fucking abstract, isn't it? But you can't hear it or see it, but you can definitely feel it. You know what I'm saying? But that's a bit fucking... a bit weird.
It's not a...
Artist leans in and says, how about wind?
How about you fuck off?
You can hear wind.
Sorry.
You can hear wind, can't you?
You don't hear the wind.
Heard wind.
You feel the wind.
So you can feel the wind. It's always felt.
Oh, it's true. It's always felt, yeah.
Finnan pipes in, I have wind, and that's rip.
I
mean, technically, can you hear wind, or can you hear what wind does to other things? Do you know what I'm saying?
Good point, artist. Did you have this thought?
Your heart. Unger says in frustration at the dismissal of this idea.
That's also a good point. I'm not sure what you actually hear. Technically, you hear vibrations of stuff.
That's all hearing is, though, isn't it, I believe?
Yeah, I didn't even know about that. I don't know how deep we are into science at this point.
You can hear consciousness.
A silent stream, a stream of piss.
It's true, you can kind of hear your thoughts. Can you? Yeah, I suppose it's hearing.
That is not vibration, that is brain.
That's a good point.
But always felt. What is always felt? There are certain types of coats that are made from always felt, certain types of hats.
It's very good. Always made. Maybe it's fairs. No, wait, that can't be right. So, kind of explain wind and how you can't hear wind.
You're right, Nubs. You can hear wind.
Good. Yeah.
Did you get asked something like this last time, Artus?
No, this is new. Your approach so far has been interesting. I've enjoyed watching.
What, saying time twice? Yeah, that was pretty clever of us, wasn't it?
That was very good.
Finnan raises a finger towards Artis. What do you know of Grezerk?
You can say, I don't know, I'll tell you Finnan the same thing. I know nothing of this Grezerk.
Finnan's unconvinced, but puts up with it for now.
Unger lowly growls as well.
Ah, okay.
I only asked
What
because he
about-
nearly killed me.
Always felt you can't hear it or you can't see it. I mean, consciousness, he makes a good point. So you kind of hear your own thoughts, so it's not really that either, is it?
What about electricity?
What the hell is electricity?
What happens when lightning hits you? Don't you remember what happened to our friend Medica here?
Oh yeah, you're right. Lightning, that's really quiet and no one can see it. What the hell are you talking about? Says Nubs looking at
Okay.
We'll do it. Let's do this. We'll do a test. When you think of something, then the next thing you're going to do is think if you can see it or you can feel it, or you can hear it. Sorry. If it passes those 3 tests, then you can say it to me and we'll think about it. Oh my God, says Nubs, grabbing his eyebrows and like pulling at them with both his hands. His long, wizardy eyebrows.
What?
It was for you two artists with your wind. Oh my God.
To be fair,
I just
with
love
wind.
water's electricity.
What? Yeah.
Wind you can only hear when it touches something. Is that right?
Well, that's all you can hear of anything if it touches anything. That's how it works.
Okay. Well, stream of consciousness or thoughts is probably my best ones on this. I don't know.
I mean, you're not hearing it with your ears, you're hearing it with your mind, but you might still be hearing it. So that one's a little bit, I agree, it's almost there, but it's a little bit sketchy. And we've only got one fucking try left now, says Nubs, glaring at the corner where Medica once was.
Medic around the corner.
I'm so stressed. Nubs is going to get his little pipe out and he's going to fill it up, massively pile it up with that lush new tobacco he got from the shop. Stream
Wait a
of
minute.
smoke.
Heat? What about heat itself? You
Is
can't
he ever-
hear heat.
I hear what you're
can't
saying, but like,
See heat,
does it
but you can
feel
always
like a
feel it.
stream? Is it a stream of heat? I've just never heard that phrase. Maybe it's a Dragon
Well,
Ball thing.
it moves through the air like a stream. Like it's a stream of hot air that's been coming out of here.
I don't know if it moves like a stream, more like spreads out. But
What about the stream of
I think
emotion?
wishful thinking is going to solve this. To make like, I don't think we have to convince the statue. I just think there's a right answer. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Stream of consciousness, then?
Well, yeah. Let's not say conscious. Let's say thought. It's a bit more abstract.
Stream of thought.
Yeah. Is that what we're going with?
I have
I'm
a
not-
better answer, have you?
This is.
No. What about you, Artis? You're being very quiet. Sorry for insulting you. I'm just a bit stressed. What do you have
You
now?
feel your thoughts, do you, Nubs? Do you feel them? You feel
Well,
them
yeah,
in
you
your
feel
hands?
your thoughts, don't you?
You have feelings, I believe.
Finnan
Some of
starts
us
rubbing
do
his head.
anyway.
I'm feeling my force right now. Fuck.
For example, I would feel sad if I had my only child for 31
Think about something
years.
sad. Think about something
Oh my
happy. Feel happy.
Well, that was a low blow smash.
Outrageous.
Jesus Christ,
Family
bro.
is very
Yeah, I wasn't
important to us.
Dude, that was
Sirac
a
is-
little bit harsh.
You know
Zero,
about
zero,
it.
zero,
Child
very
is
good.
very important to society.
Right here.
By death.
The statue goes, "What the hell is wrong with you people?" Of all the adventurers I've ever seen,
Super Sirac.
you're the most detestable, argumentative.
Hold on. Time. No. Oh, fuck. Did it again. No, we don't say that. That was a joke. I don't know. Any better ideas? Bunga, what do you think? I can't believe I'm asking this. But what do you think?
It's bloodstream.
You think blood?
Yes. That's what I think.
I mean, you can kind of see blood, though, can't you? Right?
And you can hear it.
You can't hear blood.
Yes, you can. You can hear your pulse.
That is not blood, that is heart.
But that is the blood that's being moved around.
Heart
No,
is
he's
muscle.
right. It's the heart that makes the noise. I don't think the blood. The blood probably makes some noise, but if you hear it, something's gone really, really wrong. I still think you can see blood. I'm pretty sure you can. Like, I cut my finger the other day and I saw the blood. You know?
Yes, but it's not straight.
I've seen so much blood.
Okay. We can use magic.
Can we ask this statue questions? Oh, statue.
Wait a minute. Magic.
Hold on. I've got an idea. What do you mean magic?
A magic? A stream of magic? You can't
Do you
see
know
magic.
how loud your spells
You
are?
can't hear magic.
You know, when you do that bonfire thing and the lightning shit. Oh my god. Alright, statue. Oi. There's no... We're gonna need a clue. Alright, we're just gonna need a clue. You can give clues, right? Say nothing if you can give clues. There's no points at the statue.
We're going to get us killed.
I don't think it's going to say anything.
The statue looks at you, Nubs, for a moment, and a smile breaks out over its face. I am inside you.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Gotta be bad,
Well, hold on now.
Yeah, whoa. Nubs feels a cold sense of dread shiver across his body. Is he possessing me? Am I okay?
It talks as if the answer to the riddle is inside you.
Sorry, I was just riffing on that bit.
Unger kind of like bumps Nubs' shoulder with his hand, like, I told you. It's what I say.
But thoughts are still inside. Oh, I don't know.
Emotions.
A stream of emotions. I don't know. Yes. That's a very common statement. Oh, fuck it. Let's try blood. Oh, I don't think we should try blood. Let's try. Oh.
We vote. We vote.
Okay, yes, we should vote. All right, team, gather round.
Yes.
Yep.
I guess we'll do Abard's vote as a coin flip as well, just because he's we can't pick for him, right? Okay, so here's my new track. I'm thinking about releasing.
What is going on? I don't understand why it says
anything. Maybe a real stream of friendship we made along the way.
Yeah, maybe the real stream are the friends we made along the way.
Idiot, that's not inside us. That's all around us.
No,
wait, that's love.
Inside here. Unger says, poking Shamash in the chest, pointing to his arm.
A little tear in his eye. That's the real stream. All right, so listen, we've been given the riddle. Wait, where's Medica? Medica?
I'm voting thought or emotion.
Says Medica. Johnny,
okay.
No, forget.
Okay, forget him. Listen, we've got a choice. Oh, here he is. God, thank goodness. Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me. All right, we have two answers we're ready to give, all right? One of them is blood, and one of them is, like, thoughts / conscious. Something like that. Which do you vote for? Anyone who votes for blood, vote now.
Yes, I vote.
Okay, we've got one for blood. Any more for blood?
And so does Curry
Finnan,
by proxy.
Finnan, Curry, and Medic. Okay, so that's 4 for blood. I think we're outvoted there. Oh, wait, no, we're a party of 4, aren't we? Yeah,
What? No, there's 8. Because Arthas and Sirac.
Oh.
How do you vote, Arthas and Sirac?
I vote.
I feel like I don't want to be. I don't want to.
Well, that's.
You guys can vote on Siric's behalf.
Yeah,
Wait.
Cyrax
We
says
should ask
thoughts as
the
well.
two to vote as well.
X's thoughts. Oh, so you
Trick
do
him into
thoughts.
answer.
Okay. Anyone else for thoughts then? Shamash, I assume you're for thoughts?
I am
Or
thoughts.
conscious? Okay, that's 3. I think I'm also for conscious, so
Medica?
that's 4 against 4. Medica's already voted for blood. So we literally have a tie.
Flip a coin.
What about Abart? What do you say, Abart?
Oh, yeah. Wait. What's a stream again? I mean, when you really
Abart,
think
flip a coin.
about it. Oh, okay.
It's just like, if you really think about it, it sounds awfully like time.
Sounds to me like we're ignoring the idea of time. Right. So I'm going to flip this thing. Oh, shit. Okay. So, Abard votes for blood as well.
Okay.
Yes. Wait.
Blood wins.
Is
Wait,
my. I say it.
Okay.
Statues say he put you somewhere forever if it's wrong. Is my idea.
Oh, fuck.
I would take this.
What
if it is
does
wrong.
the statue do if we answer wrong?
Something put my mind forever somewhere. I don't know.
We might lose Bungerson forever, essentially, because you said time and time again.
Yes.
I didn't say it 2 times. I only said it 1 time.
Okay.
That's true. You did only say it 1 time. But we'd already said it.
Yeah, Medica got a lot of shit, but Finnan also said it, to be fair.
Also,
I was a bit more
you
egregious.
could have
Finnan was the
conferred with
first
us
guess, though.
first.
Yeah. Medica was the second guess with the same guess.
Yeah. Same as the first. Again. Louder. Let's go.
Come then.
I'm just going to turn to the
We'll do it.
statue. Stream is blood stream inside of me.
Blood is correct.
Oh, Christ.
I honestly thought it was gonna be piss.
And then, as the sigh of relief goes around you, from here to there, barred or wide, I stand between where worlds collide. And that's where we'll end it. This session we'll pick up not next week because I'm away, unless we can play maybe on a Wednesday next week if people are.
I can probably swing
I
it,
can
yeah.
do Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. Next week, Wednesdays, eh? I'll be in Stockholm, but I should be back in the evening. Yeah, I can play Wednesday evening. Yeah. I'll just be in a hotel. That's fine. Yeah. Same as normal time, right? Oh, wait, hold on. I think they have a. No, the dinner's on Tuesday. Yeah. It should be fine, mate. Yeah. All good. Wednesday.
Okay.
No problem.
Let's do Wednesday.